I was listening to Stephen A. and he was talking about the white. I was going to do this yesterday. And I was going to title this I'm gay in the NBA, just to get the shit popping. So let's go. Let's see what Stephen A. Smith got to say.
Other NBA news. Dwight Howard.
Can y'all hear?
Wants to return to the NBA. He's 38. He took to social media on December 8th to hint at a potential return to the NBA, and he's trying for one more comeback. Last time we saw him was in 2022 as a member of the Los Angeles Lakers. Remember, he helped them win the title in the bubble in 2020. I think he's one of the all-time greats. I think he was shafted from not being on the top 75 all-time list. He's a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. He's an 8-time NBA All-Star. He played 18 seasons in the NBA, averaged 15 and 11, won a championship. I could argue he has a better resume than Anthony Davis. He wasn't half the offensive player that Anthony Davis is, and Anthony Davis is damn near as good as him.
No, he did have a better resume than Anthony Davis when Anthony Davis got put in. FYI, he had a better resume than Dame when Dame was in. He has a better record, a better resume than Patrick Ewing. If we just want to be honest, he has a better resume than George Mikan. He has a better resume than Walton. Walton, do y'all know what Walton got in it? Look at this. Hold on. Let me just work. Okay, so Bill Walton, two-time All-Star. Bill Walton's a two-time All-Star. I can make it. I'm 3. He's a block champ, two-time All-NBA, Finals MVP, 6-man. Damn. Two-time All-Defense, two-time champion, total rebound, bunch of shit, right? I mean, better than that shit got going on, but he got 6,000 total points, 4,900 rebounds. And he's a top 75 player. So can you see how, a player will be offended? 6,000 total points, 4,900 rebounds. Career high 36 points. I'll be pissed off too.
So Anthony Davis is the superior player. The problem is I don't think he has superior credentials to Dwight Howard. And if he's in the top 75, Dwight Howard should be in the top 75. But I don't think that's the reason that Dwight Howard isn't in the league. When he had a trial with the Golden State Warriors and that couldn't work out, I don't think that was about basketball. In case y'all missed it, according to court documents obtained by Radar Online, and it was in the news in November last month, Howard was accused of sexually assaulting a man he had met on Instagram, and he asked the court to dismiss the case in the lawsuit. I will tell you that Dwight Howard is, he wants to come on this show, and I'm going to bring him on eventually, sooner than later, actually, if he wants to. But I know he wants to come on because there's a lot of lies he feels have been told about him, and he wants to address it. But in the same breath, in the documents, there was admittance on his part that he had entertained. I think that's the right word.
Man, Steve, who else in that studio with you? God, man, I ain't gonna lie, the studio look nice. So who's there with you? He had to look around. Hey, he was entertaining. We read that. Okay, it was a lot. It was a lot going on over here. I mean, it was. Y'all see me stuttering? I'm trying not to get canceled. Y'all hear me stuttering? I'm trying not to get canceled. I just made 7. I'm 7, y'all. I can't get canceled now.
Sexual relations. That appears to be the case. And when asked about it publicly, he said, why is everybody in my business and none of anybody's business? I want to state for the record, Dwight Howard is absolutely right. It's none of anybody's business. That is true. And whatever his sexual preference or orientation is his business. But in the same breath, due to the fact that you're a public figure, people are not going to care that it's your business. They're going to try to make it their business in terms of what they want to talk about because they feel they got the right to talk about whatever they want to talk about. And the fact that your situation was in court documents that made it a matter of public record, which gives them the authorization to talk about it as often as they want to.
Yeah, about that public record. Ain't no like a film way. No, there's no way in the soon as you wrote back to the courts, you should have known this was gonna happen. Oh no, I would have been no, you're gonna have to get me in court first. Soon as I responded, no, I do not know Kitty or Caddy. I don't know neither one of them niggas. The one that was with the wig or without the wig, I do not know them. Period. And you had to say it like that. Period. Right? I don't know. No, I do not know none of them. No. You don't have to get me in court first. Because you know, as soon as it hit the third print, you already knew niggas was on it. So on the print, I would have said no. Knowing damn well I'm going to settle anything. Wait. Right now on Top 75 is disgraced basketball shorts I mean. Facts. No, this book, you're right. You're right.
And Dwight Howard is going to have to live with that reality. You can tell people to mind their business, just don't expect them to. And in the end, in my personal opinion, I have no knowledge of this. I've never been told anything about this because, damn it, I never asked. But I suspect that if he's not in somebody's locker room, that plays a role. And
no, that's facts. I mean, let's just be if Golden State caught wind that there was going to be a lawsuit coming down the pipeline, you don't want that shit on your in your under your roof. Now think about the Draymond Green and Poole incident. Now you bring Dwight in, and then this drops right on your lap. Right, it kind of affects everything, bro. So most pipeline right down the gooper. I gotta watch my behavior. I'm number 7 now. So look, for real, it's a business. So you know, if you hear something that's rumbling that might get you, get your team in the media outside of basketball, you're gonna really stay away from it. So I agree with that. That is not agree. That's facts.
I'm stating that because I think if that is the case, it would be unfortunate and unfair. Now, we've had people.
I'm just going to say, I mean, go to state, think about it. Think about where you at. I'm just saying, you could have had the Dwight Howard day. All I'm saying is, where your city and team is, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it would have been fine. Okay? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure y'all would have been good up in San Francisco. Am I lying? Oh man, think about the arena, baby. Oh, it would have been gold, yellow, and the rest of the colors. He would have filled the rest of the colors in if these rumors is true. Oh yeah. Oh, they've been out that motherfucker. Dwight Howard, booty shorts and all. Dwight Howard. Oh my God, they would have sold tickets like crazy. What is wrong with them? Oh my God, come on, y'all. Booty shorts and boots would have been all out in the parking lot. Woo! Man. They don't know the business. Stop, y'all. They do not know the business. They don't know how to sell. I should have been the PR. I should have been the PR. Okay?
Like Jason Collins and others come out, and I believe Don Amici, if I remember correctly, come out years ago and acknowledge things about themselves. And so it wouldn't be the first.
It would be the first because both players so look, with John Amici, he retired when he came out. I think Dwight was on that team too. But yeah, John Amici retired when he came out. And I think Collins retired too, or was on the last leg. Listen, being gay in the NBA ain't all cracked up. Trust me, you do not want to be gay in the NBA. I can tell you that for sure.
If that ended up being the case with Dwight Howard, I don't know. But I will say that appears to be the only excuse. Because I think when I'm looking at 30 NBA teams, you can't tell me. I want to state this for the record, and these two have nothing to do with each other. And I can assure you, DeMarcus Cousins ain't got that problem. You know, I can promise you that. But people like Dwight Howard, DeMarcus Cousins, those two names come to my mind. There is no excuse for those two people to be out of the NBA.
Yeah. I mean, Cousins, you got to really see about his Achilles to see, because it was his jumping Achilles and he wasn't really that athletic to begin with. So that could really hurt, how he performed. But when he was with Golden State, he looked all right. I mean, I'm not even going to lie. He looked all right. Good enough to be on the NBA team. So I agree.
As talent, as big men talent in the NBA, you can't tell me that 30 teams don't need one of those two guys. That is a lie. Boogie Cousins was averaging 28 a night before he tore his Achilles. Boogie Cousins can't run up and down the court the way that he used to for 30 minutes, 35 minutes a night. But I could put Boogie Cousins in for 20 minutes and he could give me a double-double per night. He could shoot. He got a post game. He's got a mid-range games. He's a big body. He can punish you. There is no excuse for Boogie Cousins to be on an NBA roster. But in case you haven't seen the Adonis that is Dwight Howard with the paucity or the lack thereof when it comes to shot blocking ability in the NBA, Dwight Howard is somebody, don't tell me he don't belong in the NBA. That is bullshit. Him and DeMarcus Cousins both need to be on an NBA roster. And if they're not on an NBA roster, especially in the case of Dwight Howard, which again has nothing to do separate and apart from DeMarcus Cousins, I think this stuff involving Dwight Howard and his legal issues, his legal challenge, I think that plays a role, which brings in a huge question when it comes specifically to Dwight Howard. Is that a reason? And if that is a reason, perhaps it would have been to his benefit if indeed he veers in a different direction.
Whoa. Whoa. That's the problem. That's what we hear about, because they saying he veered in a different direction. Watch your words, Stephen A. God, be sensitive to the calls.
Wanted to come out and, again, I don't know what he is. Heterosexual, homosexual, bisexual. I don't know. I don't care. But I know the LGBTQ community cares. And
no, the fuck they don't. No, the fuck they don't. They don't. They only care when it benefits them. They don't.